My name's Austin Kessler. I'm an associate attorney for King Law Offices. I work out of our Polk County location in Columbus, North Carolina. And I'm going to talk a little bit about long-term care planning. Long-term care planning is basically when an elderly client needs to decide how they're going to care for themselves for the remainder of their life. This is not always an easy subject to talk about. It's usually difficult, very difficult. However, it's extremely important. The earlier somebody comes into our office and wants to talk about it, usually the better it is for the client as well as the client's family. There's two main ways that you can engage in long-term care planning. One would be an in-home type care, and that's when the client would actually pay for someone to come to their house and provide care services in the home. The other main way is for the client to go to an assisted living facility and leave the home. A lot of times family members think that they may be able to provide this type of care, and then once they get into the situation they realize that it's far more difficult than they previously thought. A big issue with long-term care is the cost. It's usually very expensive, and again, because people don't like to talk about this issue, they usually don't realize how much it will actually cost in the long run. At King Law Offices, we have many associate attorneys, senior associates, and then John Krotz, one of the managing partners. It's one of the things that he practices most. And if you have an associate who's somewhat experienced, you will know that John Krotz will be checking behind that associate and making sure that everything is done correctly, so you'll be in good hands. We offer something called an asset protection plan where we completely evaluate every aspect of your assets. We decide how we're going to protect these assets, and then we also help you plan for this long-term care that I described. In my opinion, it's one of the most important services that King Law offers because the subject is so complicated, so difficult, and again, nobody really likes to talk about it until you're somewhat in that crisis mode. I think that it absolutely is one of the most helpful services for our clients out of anything we do. So if you're interested in this help, we would ask that you all come see us.